Hey everybody, this video I'm going to try to show you how to French braid your own hair. I get a lot of people asking me whenever I go out with my hair French braided who did it, and they tend not to believe that I did it myself, so this video is just going to kind of show you how that's done. I think a lot of you will find that the concept of how to actually braid your hair like this isn't that hard to wrap your mind around. The hard part is having the patience with yourself to sit down and practice it until you get it right. It's just going to take a while for you to figure out how to get the rhythm into your fingers and how you're going to coordinate braiding your hair and picking up the strands as you go. So I think I was about 10 when I figured out how to French braid my doll's hair or another person's hair, and I was probably in 8th or 9th grade by the time I could actually French braid my hair and go out in public with it. I could French braid my own hair, that is. So I think maybe for an adult though who has more fine motor skills, it might be a little bit faster. So yeah, just this video will show you how to do it, and then it's up to you to have patience with yourself and keep practicing and trying until you can French braid your own hair. So good luck.
Need a hairbrush, a comb with fine teeth, and a hair tie. To start off, you'll want to just brush your hair back. If you have bangs, you can leave them down if you want to, but I like to brush mine back so that they're out of my eyes. Just section off the top part of your hair. Smooth it out with a comb. If you want the braid to go further back in your head, you can section off a larger portion of your hair. And then you're going to want to divide it into 3 sections. Just try to make sure that they're as equal as you can get them in size. And you just start out with a basic braid, cross the left strand over the middle, and then cross the right strand over the new middle. And here's the tricky part. You want to pick up a section of hair from the left side of your head and add it into the left strand. You can take your comb and smooth it out. You don't want to braid any bumps or snarls into your hair because they're impossible to get out of the braid. Then you just cross that new section over the middle. And you're going to do the same thing on the right side. Just pick up a section of hair, add it to the right strand. Just make sure you smooth it out, get all the bumps and the snarls out, and then cross it over the new middle. You can just keep doing that down your head. Keep picking up a section on the left side and adding it to the left strand. Always make sure you comb it out. You don't have any snarls or bumps. And then cross it over the middle. And then again, just pick up one on the right side, add it into the right strand. And cross it over the new middle. You really have to kind of use trial and error to figure out how big of sections you need to pick up. I have extremely thick hair, so I pick up pretty big sections. Someone with thinner to normal hair would probably pick up smaller sections. If you pick up too big of sections, you're going to end up with this really chunky braid, and you're going to run out of hair halfway down your head. It's going to look awkward. If you pick up too small of sections, you're going to have this really loose fishtail looking braid at the bottom. I found when I was learning how to French braid my own hair, the best time to practice was right before I washed my hair. Obviously, hair is easier to style when it's a little bit dirtier, when it's got some natural oils in it. So now that I have it down pat, I can do it pretty easily when my hair is clean too. But for beginners, it's the easiest time to do it. And if you end up getting it really messy or getting a lot of hair product in it, then you just can wash it out when you're done. As you can see, it's not that hard to grasp the concept of just picking up sections of hair and adding them to the strands as you braid. The tricky part is just getting your fingers used to holding those 3 strands and keep them separate from the rest of your hair, and adding in the sections that you pick up. That's what takes the practice. As you work down your head, you can pick up bigger sections and add them to your hair, or to the braid. You want to pick up smaller sections, obviously closer to the top of your head, just to get more even look. Just picking up another section, adding it to the right side. Cross it over the middle. Now pick up a new section, add it to the left side. And cross it over the middle. If you want to have a more reversed braid where it's the braided pattern is pointing downwards instead of upwards, and it's sitting kind of on top of your head instead of woven into your hair, you can actually start by crossing the strand under the middle and then crossing the right strand under the middle instead of over the middle. That'll give you a reversed braid. And it doesn't matter if you do left or right side first. Obviously, I'm just left-handed, so I do my left side first. Once you get to the bottom, you're going to be tempted to just pick up that one big chunk and add it all to one strand at once. But if you do that, you're, again, going to get that awkward, chunky-looking braid. So it's important that you go back to picking up smaller sections. Try to divide your hair up as evenly as possible between the 3 sections. And then once you pick up the final strand and you have all your hair in those 3 strands, it's just a basic braid. Just keep crossing left over the middle and then right over the middle. My arms aren't quite flexible enough to reach all the way down. Got to bring it over my shoulder. And then you just tie it off. And there you have it, a basic French braid.